Welcome, preschool friends, to Singing and a Story with Miss Rosie. I'm so glad you're here. Get out your hands. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Give a little clap. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Lay them in your lap. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them right up to your chin. Open up your little mouth, but do not let them in. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Lay them in your lap. Yesterday we did Thumbkin. Where is Thumbkin? Just so you remember how I want you to be practicing with your fingers. Thumbkin, see where the rest of my fingers are? Pointer, that's a pretty easy one. Pointer's pretty easy. Tall man gets tricky. So I have to think about this because Thumbkin's going to be holding down my other fingers. Thumbkin always goes tall man always goes like this. And then see how Thumbkin's helping the other fingers go where they need to be. Ring man is kind of tricky too. So here's Ring man. And see how I'm holding my fingers. It takes a lot of practice. And then there's Pinky that watches everybody else do the work because he's the baby. There is an important reason why we're going to be doing this tonight, because we're going to be doing some things with scissors. So let's first get to Thumbkin. Where is Thumbkin? Where is Thumbkin? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Pointer? Where is Pointer? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Tall man? Where is Tall man? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Ring man? Where is Ring man? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Pinky? Where is Pinky? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where are all the men? Where are all the men? Here we are, here we are. How are you today, sirs? Very well, we thank you. Run away, run away. So tonight we're going to practice some scissor cutting. So remember, my scissors point away from me. My scissors are pointed, here I am, and my scissors are pointed away. If I sit like this, my scissors are going, in that direction. The little hole goes on top and the big hole goes on the bottom. Now you might notice that I have this hand. My hands are a team. They work together. They're best buddies. This is my scissor hand, and this is my helper hand. So my helping hand helps my scissor hand. You're going to see how. Like I said, they're a team. They work together. So my scissors are going to point away. Thumbkin is going to go in the little hole. Pointer, Tall man, and Ring man are going to go in the big hole. And Pinky's gonna watch everybody else do the work because he's the baby. I'm gonna stand up so you can see. here is a cutting card. This is the first one. I call it my snipping card. It's like when you snip with a pair of scissors, here's the tip of your scissors. You're only going to open your scissors just a little bit. Open, close, open, close, open, close. When you use a snipping card, which your mom or dad can make at home, you take your scissors, you're going to open them and snip. Open, close, open, close. See how my helping hand is holding my paper? It is helping my scissors to be able to cut. Should I cut here? No. Should I cut there? No, there's no black line there. Should I cut all the way across? No, because there's no black line here. We are only cutting on the black line. Open, close. So then helping hand has to move. Open, close, open, close. And you cut all the way. Wherever there's a black line, that's where you're going to cut or snip. If your fingers say, oh, wow, this is hard, my hand is tired, that's finger language talk for, we need more practice. Our muscles need to be stronger. Once snipping becomes easy, then you have straight lines to cut. These are easy to make at home. Make them in the shape, of course, a rectangle. And then your mom or your dad can color, draw lines like that. I'm going to turn it around to my side that already has my lines on it. Helping hand's going to hold on to the paper. My scissors are pointing away. Little hole goes on the top. Big hole goes on the bottom. Thumbkin goes into the little hole. Pointer, tallman, and ringman go into the big hole, and Pinky watches everyone else do the work. All right. Wrong spot, Miss Rosie. Nope, I haven't got it yet. Whoops, I missed a line. There, I've got it. I'm going to close my scissors and open them and close and open and close and open. I'm going to find the next black line. Here I go. Close, open, close, open, close, open. Now you might think, oh, I'm just going to go really fast. What's important about scissor practice is going slow so you cut only the black line. If I were to go really fast, it might look like that. Or if my fingers get tired, which is finger talk for, we need more practice. Our muscles need to be stronger. Now when I get to the end, we're not practicing tearing, we're practicing cutting. So I'm not going to tear that. I'm going to put my scissors right back and cut it off. Who's got 5 monkeys on a bed? 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and broke his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 4 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and broke his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and broke his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Two little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and broke his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." One little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and broke his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "That's what you get for jumping on the bed." Once I was in my kitchen and I was cooking, and I heard my little girls start to yell and scream, and I ran back to their room and I opened the door, and they had wood beds. So it had a wood frame and then it had a mattress on top of it. What had they been doing? Jumping on the bed, and the bed cracked, and it went like this, and they were holding up the headboard, that part of it. That's what you get for jumping on the bed. Not safe. We can do that on trampolines or on the grass or on the floor, wherever our mom says it's okay. Our story for today is Curious George goes to an ice cream shop. George and his friend were cleaning the house. "We've worked hard today," said the man. "Let's treat ourselves to some ice cream." "Look, George, there's a new ice cream place in town," said the man with the yellow hat. "Let's give it a try." "We've come to try your ice cream," said the man to the owner. "Wow, I'm glad someone has," said Mr. Herb. "Come on in. I just opened the place and no one knows I'm here yet." Ew, yummy ice cream sign. "Well, I'll have a strawberry cone," said the man with the yellow hat. Mr. Herb dipped out a scoop of strawberry. George was curious. Could he scoop the ice cream too? "I have some errands to do, George," said the man. "Stay here until I come back. You can have some ice cream, but don't get into trouble." "Take your time deciding, George," said Mr. Herb. "I'll start on a special order I have to fill." That's a lot of ice cream. George couldn't make up his mind. There were so many flavors to choose from. Mr. Herb was busy filling a bowl with ice cream. "This is my first big order. It's for a party and it has to be just right." Just then the phone rang. "That might be another order," said Mr. Herb, and he went to answer it. The next thing you know, George had climbed onto the counter and picked up the scoop. He dipped it into the banana ice cream and put it in the bowl. Then he dug into the strawberry, the nutty walnut, the raspberry, and the chocolate. Soon there was a mountain of ice cream in the bowl. George was just about to put vanilla on top of peppermint when... "George!" Mr. Herb yelled. "That's not what my customer ordered." "Oh, no, now I have to start all over again," he said. "Get away from here." Mr. Herb was angry. George was scared. He ran over to the other counter in front of the window. There were jars of cherries, nuts, coconut, whipped cream, and all kinds of sauces. There was even a bowl of bananas. George put some bananas in a dish. Then he added raspberry, chocolate chips, and whipped cream. George was getting hungry. Suddenly, there was a tapping on the window. George turned around. Outside, there was a crowd watching. Add some nuts, George, called the boy. Try the sprinkles, said a girl. Don't forget the cherry on top. How could George forget the cherry? Just as George was about to taste his masterpiece, Mr. Herb came over. He was still angry. But before Mr. Herb could scold George, the crowd rushed in. Ooh, good news. That's a lot of customers. I'd like a raspberry sundae, said a man. And I'll have a banana split, said another. Mr. Herb could hardly keep up. The orders kept pouring in. Finally, everyone was served. Thanks for all those customers, George, Mr. Herb said. You messed up my big order, but you sure made up for it. Just then, the man with the yellow hat came back. Have you finally decided what flavor you want, George? He sure did, said Mr. Herb. A little of everything. Oh, I'm so glad it worked out for everyone. If you chance to meet a frown, do not let it stay. Quickly turn it upside down and smile that frown away. No one likes a frowning face, change it for a smile. Make the world a better place by smiling all the while. See you next time!